Is the career path of a professional videographer starting to feel like a shaky ground? Is a question I've been wrestling a lot lately. The truth is that we are caught in a strange crossfire. On one side, you'll have AI that's getting scarily good at doing parts of our job, sometimes even promise to do it all. On the other one, platforms like TikTok seems to reward speed and raw authenticity over the craft that we spent years owning. It feels like the goalposts aren't just moving, they might be disappearing altogether. So what does the future actually hold for us? Are our skills becoming redundant? That's a big, uncomfortable question that I'm asking today, and today I want to tackle it head on. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll break down these major pressures, the real impact of AI advancement and the TikTokification of the content in our industry right now. I'll share my own situation and vulnerability that forced me to reassess everything. And crucially, I'm going to share what I believe is the single most important urgent action that videographers like us need to take immediately to stay relevant and build security. But finally, key strategy that can help us adapt, leverage our unique human skills, and maybe even find new opportunities in this shifting landscape. My name is Giacomo and I'm a videographer working in London, UK. And if you're feeling any of this uncertainty too, then stick around and let's figure out a path forward. Firstly, the AI wave. It's impossible to ignore. We've seen AI tools that can analyze footage, suggest edits, generate transcripts, create realistic voiceover, and even generate entire video sequences from text prompts. The speed of development is staggering, and while some tools are genuinely helpful assistants, others seem aimed squarely at automating creative roles. You hear conversations like the one that I had recently about jobs becoming fewer, roles changing. It's seeding real doubt about long-term job security in the traditional sense. And then there is the TikTok effect, what extends beyond just that one app. It represents a broader shift towards short form, easily digestible, often less polished content. Platforms reward immediacy, authenticity, and volume. People are getting used to consuming video shot and quickly edited on phones, using apps like CapCut, Bling, Captions AI, and this lowers the barrier to entry for content creation, flooding the space and changing the audience expectations. Sometimes a raw, relatable clip outperforms a meticulously crafted piece. It makes you wonder, where does high production value fit in when good enough often wins the attention race? And this isn't just abstract industry analysis for me. It hits me very closely. Still until now, about 80% of my income has relied on a single consistent client. And now that stability has been fantastic in many ways, and I'm very grateful for it. As any business owner knows, relying so heavily on one source is inherently very risky. Since this industry shifts makes the reliance feel even more exposed. What happens if the contract ends? What happens if their need changes to an AI or a shift in marketing trends? It forces a hard look at the need of a plan B, C, and maybe a plan D. It's personal vulnerability that's really pushed me to think hard about proactive adaptation. So, what's my main piece of advice here? Honestly, based on everything that I'm seeing and feeling around, it probably is that if you're a videographer, you need to start building your presence on YouTube and TikTok right now. These platforms are becoming absolutely critical ground. They're not just a place for entertainment. They're becoming key platforms for visibility, networking, demonstrating your expertise, and crucially diversifying your potential opportunities and even income streams. Relying solely on traditional clients on word of mouth feel increasingly vulnerable at the minute. We need to build our audiences and our brands, and these platforms offer the most direct routes to do that at scale. Starting a YouTube channel allows you to showcase your expertise in longer form content, deep dives, tutorials, behind the scenes, prove your knowledge and build authority. You can build a community around your niche or style and fostering genuine connections. It can improve your communication skills, which is an invaluable part for client work and any future ventures. And then ultimately, it creates assets that work for you long term, can attract views, subscribers, and potential leads in a completely passive way. And TikTok, they might be seen counterintuitive for high-end professionals. It's painful to say, but it offers an incredible reach through this powerful algorithm. You can get the specific work or insight put in front of exactly the people who are interested in it. It's also a way to practice concise storytelling, distilling complex ideas in engaging short and powerful skills. It's a platform to showcase your personality, your unique perspective, and quickly, effectively building relatability, which is the buzzword of the year. The faster production cycle allows you to maintain visibility and experiment more frequently than with larger projects. Now, just being on this platform isn't enough, especially with everyone jumping in recently. To make it work effectively and sustainably, especially in this changing climate, we need to integrate some key strategies. We need to add our human human element as our edge. Don't just post generic tutorials or portfolio clips. Use this platform to show you what's your unique style, what are your passions, your processes, your insights. AI can generate content, but it can't replicate personality and lived experiences. That's your USP, your unique selling proposition, so lean into it. Adapt your definition of quality. Yes, you have professional skills, so use them, but understand quality is contextual. A sleek corporate video aesthetic might fall flat in a TikTok crowd, while a raw, authentic vlog might not work on LinkedIn, for example. So bring your knowledge of lighting, sounds, composition, and storytelling, but adapt it to the platform norms and audience expectations. So aim for high impact, not necessarily a high level of production, depending on the context. This is pretty interesting. Try to think like a media business, even if a small one. Building a presence on this platform is a form of marketing and brand building. So be consistent. Pay attention to your analytics, what resonates, what doesn't. Engage with the comments and build the community. Think strategically, how about your content serves your larger career goals? Maybe find your niche. The internet is vast. You don't need to appeal to everyone. Consider using YouTube and TikTok to become a recognized voice in your specific area of expertise. Whether it's advanced color grading, documentary interview techniques, real estate videography, or anything else. Specializing can cut through the noise. For me personally, starting this YouTube channel is a step forward in acting on my own advice. Exploring TikTok is probably going to be likely the next step. An essential part of diversifying my skills, my potential reach, my network, and hopefully down the line my income streams is about regaining a sense of control and proactivity. So anyway, that's me. I'm really interested in hearing your perspective. If you guys are active on YouTube or on TikTok as a videographer, how's your experience been? If you have any advice in this regard to me, please feel free to do so. Please share your thoughts, insight, and any question you might have in the comment below. As you can tell, I'm still learning to practice, so let's grow together. Boom.